Previously on The Brady Show, Halloween Special 2023. Brady played Resident Evil 2 on PS1, but during the gameplay he kept hearing knocking and thud sounds coming from outside his room. After the fourth knock, he had enough and decided to grab a weapon and investigate. Randomly finding his old pal Chris in the shadows of his house for some odd reason, he continues the search, but a baby comes out and kills Chris stealthily. As Brady proceeds to the main door, he opens it for a police officer who looked a little bit too young to be in that line of duty. The officer accuses him for speeding, but Brady wasn't going to take the accusations and murders the cop in cold blood. A faint knock can be heard from the door, and Brady opens it to find a trick-or-treater asking for candy. All Brady could offer the underage teen was a 3mg wintergreen Zinn container, and the kid got mad and pulled a shotgun from his pants, and a shootout ensues. After the madness, a suspicious man named Uncle Bobby enters the house and a boss fight begins. After the scuffle, Uncle Bobby, aka a clone of Brady, almost kills Brady if it wasn't for Ethan saving him from the wrath of Uncle Bobby. And that's where the story left off. But what Brady didn't know was that 1 year later on the same night, an even bigger threat would emerge. It's about that time, once again, that we bring to you a special occasion on The Brady Show. And today we have, of course, the Halloween Special 2024 on The Brady Show. Now, as you can see, I'm a pizza, pepperoni, my favorite flavor. Last year I was a hot dog with a little mustard drizzle on it, but this time I'm a pizza. And then, baby Brady, come up in here, show your costume off. That's a interesting choice. How would you explain that? I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Bro, can't you tell I'm a fucking burrito? At least it's better than Ethan's delivery driver costume from last year. I put like 40...
Alright, dude, stop talking, man. This is my special. Fuck out of here. He's always trying to be the star of the show. But anyways, besides all of that, let's get down to business. Have you guys ever been hunted? A manhunt, you could say. Well, me, I have. As you know, last year's Halloween special, I was playing Resident Evil 2, and during the gameplay, my house got broken into by Uncle Bobby's crew, which he called the Baby Crew. And there was a battle, a boss fight at the end with Uncle Bobby himself. And with the help of, Ethan, the one and only Ethan, we managed to defeat Uncle Bobby, and he crawled backwards into the shadows and was never seen again. We don't know where he went. To this day, we don't know. But in honor of the 1 year anniversary of that incident, we're going to be taking a look at the game Manhunt on PlayStation 2 on this special episode of The Brady Show. Now, the premise of this game is you go by a man named James Earl Cash, and this guy is being executed for the crimes he committed. We don't know what crimes he committed. The game doesn't really tell us. All we know is he's being executed. And on the night of his execution, he apparently got executed. The news states he got executed and everyone lives happily ever after, right? No. James wakes up in a random dark room somewhere. After he's apparently been executed, he wakes up and there's this earpiece on the table next to him. He hears a slight voice coming from it, so he picks it up, puts it in his ear, and there's this mysterious man named Starkweather who talks to him. And Starkweather basically guides him through most of the game here, through these various missions, telling him to kill anybody he sees in brutal and disgusting ways, so Starkweather can record those kills on video and sell them off to people as snuff tapes. And yeah, the premise of this game is just fucking disturbing, fucked up, but it's really cool to me, honestly. I love fucked up games. And this game sets the atmosphere instantly with the main menu theme kind of ambience. And let me tell you, dude, the atmosphere in this game is insanely good. Honestly, probably the best atmosphere I've ever, kind of experienced in any video game in my life. But going into the actual game itself, we boot up story mode and we begin the first level. Level 1, Born Again.
These streets are being patrolled by gangs. They're scum, just like you. And they're here to hunt you down and cut you up. I'll try to direct you as best I can, but other than that, you're on your own. It's up to you. Okay, are you ready? Camera, action.
So this first level, Born Again, is basically the introduction / tutorial mission of the game, as well as the introduction to the first gang in the game, which are the Hoods. Now this game has plenty of different kind of gangs of enemies you go up against, and all of them have their unique kind of dress wear, their unique kind of like dialogue and all that kind of stuff. It's super cool with how much variety there is with these gangs. Walking down these creepy ass roads in this first mission, you meet your first enemy.
Go on!
Why'd I get talked into this shit?
I'll be frank with you. We set that jump up to see if you had what it takes to be our leading man. A little audition, if you will.
Now in this game, you're supposed to perform executions on your enemies, for the most part. There's a lot of like shooting in this game as well, but the stealth-based part of this game, you do a lot of executions. Now there's 3 different levels of execution. Now the first execution is super fast. You just go up to him, kind of lock onto him, and then press the button, and then it just executes him instantly. And then the longer you hold the button, the kind of the lock-on icon is going to turn from white to yellow to red. Yellow is kind of like a mid brutal execution. Red is more like a insanely brutal execution. So it's kind of like a risk reward type thing. If you want to see him get brutally murdered even more brutal, then you have to wait a little bit longer to perform it, And there are plenty of weapons you can use in this game to execute people, and they're kind of based off of like color. That's kind of how they're categorized. So yellow are lures, like distraction items, kind of like bricks, glass bottles, cans, human heads. Green can be used only once, like a plastic bag, glass shard, or wire. And then moving on, we have blue. Blue can be used as much as you want and are more powerful than green. So such as crowbar, knife, machete, hammer, nightstick, sickle, revolver, submachine gun, nail gun, things like that. And then next up, which is the most powerful category of weapons, which is red, which are like the heavy weapons. Chainsaw, baseball bat, assault rifle, shotguns, and many more. And you are then introduced to the hand-to-hand combat in this game, which honestly isn't something you want to really try to get into often.
From here on in, we're gonna need some fighting skills to get through the action. We're talking toe-to-toe. I know you've got the balls, so just give me the best you've got, and you'll deal with this pussy, no problem. The gate will open once I'm done filming here.
I swear he's over here. Come on, fight back, you bitch! Come on, guys, let's skin this shit. Hoods!
And another thing you can do is while you're in hiding or wherever you are, you can hit the wall and create a sound to kind of distract the enemy, to kind of try to lure him towards you. As well as in the environment, there are things you can knock over which kind of do the same effect. And if you haven't gotten it yet, this is kind of mainly a stealth-oriented game. Well, most of the time it is. You can also tell when you're in hiding when your icon in the bottom turns blue, and that's how you know you're actually in hiding. I also should have said this earlier, but you also have a health and stamina meter in the corner as well. Taking out the last two enemies and going through the disposal chute, you complete level 1. And the end screen of every level gives you a star ranking depending on how well you did, how fast you completed the level, how many kind of more brutal kills you did, and that kind of thing. Next is level 2, Doorway into Hell. After smothering a guy who's just trying to take a piss outside, you pick up a blackjack and enter the building. Taking out the 2 hoods, we proceed.
What the?
Breaking the window and reaching the save point, we find a gate that's been padlocked shut, so we need to find something to help break it open. I tried the hand-to-hand combat, but I got my ass whooped. Trying again, I take out 2 guys and I pick up a baseball bat. Hitting a home run with this dude's head, I proceed forward. After getting jump scared, I trade my blackjack for a crowbar and start heading back to the padlock. And then killing another guy and Starkweather ejaculating, I get to the gate.
Where I find you, freak ass.
Oh man, that was good.
This guy tries acting like the main character, but he gets bodied.
Gonna grab me a trophy.
Then level 2 comes to a close. So this level here consisted of a lot of stealth, a lot of killing of course, a lot of patience, but as the level comes to an end, we get jumped by these heavy-duty looking guys and they take me away.
Get ready, boys. He's coming.
So this level starts off with showing a cutscene. The cutscene shows a big-ass military dude killing some random drunk guy, then Cash getting thrown from the truck into the next location. Starting off, we kill this guy with the wire, which is, no joke, my favorite green category of weapons. This is just the red execution on the wire is just brutal. And I end up in a little predicament because there are guys everywhere in this mission and I end up getting killed. Progressing, I kill a fat ass dude and I pick up his knife. I then go cut the rope off the gate handles and then I can enter through the gates. We then interrupt this guy taking a fat shit and then we grab a nail gun off the ground. After a little more killing and pushing the switch to open the next gate, we escape level 4. More stealth and more killing brings us to the crane, which needs fuel. Now once you find the gas can, you can't attack or anything while you're holding it, so I had to set it down and then clear the way of enemies and then I could proceed. I fueled the crane and used the magnet to lift a fridge to create a new path, but the sound brings more enemies. And after a lot of shooting with the nail gun, we complete the level, but we end up getting captured again by those mysterious looking guys. What the f- Bro. What was that sound? I swear, this better not be like last year's Halloween special, man. Anyways, moving on. Level 6, Grounds for Assault. So the cutscene before this mission hints at a scary-ass enemy that we encounter later on in the game, as well as introducing a new gang, the War Dogs. And we now get dropped off at a zoo, which is a very cool location in my opinion, and now we have to keep pushing our way through. We kill the first guy and grab a machete, which is just straight up a brutal weapon to use. After 2 deaths, I grab my machete for a crowbar and I break the lock. Also, hand-to-hand combat is just not worth it at this point. Like, these guys know how to fight, dude. I keep going and I grab a tranquilizer rifle. And of course, more and more killing later, the level finally concludes. Bro, this level is messed up. So a few of my family members have been kidnapped and I need to try and save them. I saved my first family member. But sadly, my baddie sister, or whoever the fuck this was, got bodied. But then I got bodied, so that gave me a second chance. So this time I saved them both. And then as I progress, I save another person, maybe my uncle or something. I honestly don't know. They don't really explain who these people are to me. Then there's another baddie, but she sadly didn't make it out. There was a ton of strategy in this level. Like, honestly, I really liked this level. I thought it was really fun. But man, I had to haul ass at the end.
You just won't fucking die, will you?
Now Cash finds himself in a mall and must fight through it to find a videotape and a camera. Now this level is a switch up because it's more oriented towards shooting than stealth, which I am a fan of. I love the stealth, I love the shooting. They're both pretty good. The shooting is really fun. So we pick up our first actual gun, a revolver, and we just go crazy, man. The cover shooting and shooting in general in this game is pretty fun, especially in the later levels when you have shotguns and assault rifles. Honestly, the revolver is kind of my least favorite weapon in this game, but still, it's still just pretty fun to play. And what do you know, I found a sawed-off double barrel, and let me tell you, this thing, oh my gosh, this thing fucking smacks. So we grab the camera, but the lens is broke, so we need to go to the bar and use the TV. So we reach the bar, but we have to go down to the basement to turn on the power, and then we can finally use the TV.
Now just toddle back up to the bar and enjoy the show.
So as the TV plays what was on the camera, it shows that the family members we just saved all getting bodied on camera, and that concludes the level. And Cash seems pretty pissed. He throws the TV on the ground. He's kind of like an emotionless kind of guy though, honestly. He seems like he doesn't really have much emotions other than the fact that he's a fucking murderer. So for this mission, you need to save a homeless looking Ethan type dude and bring him to the end of the mission to complete it. I got bodied twice trying to fight them, but I ended up progressing. And let me tell you, man, I hate this little construction zone area with these like kind of There's like 3 enemies here, and they're just all bundled up together. You have to be really patient, but I managed to pass through to the graveyard. 2 more kills later, and I pick up a sawed-off shotgun. I went crazy with the shotgun, and then we completed the level.
Here they come again. You never played hide and seek as a kid, did you, Cash?
Coming in hot, we start blasting with our shotgun and make our way into the factory. Not before I get bodied a couple times, of course. Dude, this is the point in the game where I feel like this game is starting to get pretty difficult, because I had to really fight for my life to complete this mission.
This fool crunches bones. Stay right where I can see you.
But at the end of the mission, I yet again get kidnapped, and that concludes it.
What the
Get
fuck?
to bed. Now. You heard the man.
The senator also visited the Darkwoods Penitentiary, which hosts more than 1,000 inmates from all over the country. The prison's modern facilities include spacious cells for the inmates. The exceptionally well-staffed hospital is equipped for emergencies, as well as routine health checks. Adjacent to row 1, the electric chair room, is where death sentences are carried out.
Right here. Drop him.
So we're now dropped off into an asylum with a new, and honestly dude, one of my most favorite gangs in the game, the Smileys.
Time to play. Time to play. I'm coming.
I know you've been drinking, Barry. You think she can give you something I can't, do you, Barry? Do you?
Making our way through the hordes of Smileys, we die a few times, but end up progressing with a shotgun and a light handgun through this fucking depressing asylum.
We got you! We got you!
Do you realize just how much money you've saved the city's mental health department?
This is the last time you get away with it, you...
So we kill a Smiley, and then we have to drag his body to this camera in front of the door so Starkweather can let us in. But as we proceed, he orders Cash to drop all of his weapons, and the level concludes. We're now in a cell block and are forced into more stealth. Now, picking up a revolver, we shred through the cell block in a crazy shootout. Also, shout out my game for crashing, you know, during the shootout. Anyways, all that was kind of left in that level was just a lot of more shooting, so I'm not really gonna restart the level just to get more gameplay for that. We have a lot more levels to do, and let me tell you, man, this game gets really, really hard coming up here. So starting off this level, we have to follow this guy who is dressed as a rabbit, and of course, we have to kill him. We also acquire a beautiful assault shotgun that is literally one of my most favorite weapons in this entire game. It goes insane, dude. As we reach a cafeteria, this is where Starkweather expects us to die, but of course we kill everyone and continue hunting the rabbit.
You're supposed to be dead. Oh, fuck. He's after my freaking key.
We encounter Starkweather's mercenaries, and let me tell you, these guys are no joke, man. Straight up no joke. So we go all the way up this tower here and we obliterate the rabbit and we grab a sniper rifle. We have to snipe a bunch of these mercenaries, and after we kill a lot of these goddamn mercenaries, man, we run for dear life. But the homie Ramirez is out for us and the level continues.
Ramirez! You let Cash slip his leash. Bring him to heel. Failure isn't an option. Now go.
So this level starts off with Ramirez knocking us out and taking our weapons. He then lets us loose and, like, I don't know, he wants to play hide and seek or something, you know, play with his food before he kills us. Have a little bit of fun. I don't know what his plan was, but he should have just killed us there. Taking out the first set of guys, another group comes out with guns, and then, what do you know, I get bodied. In my opinion, dude, this is one of the hardest levels in the game. This is the second hardest level in the entire game. The first hardest, bro, that one's coming up, man. That one is coming up. So this next part is really kind of hard because Ramirez is running away and you need to kill him before the timer runs out, or else he's going to call in backup. And I'm just going to show you the entirety of my final run. Just watch how crazy it is, man.
We got movement! I saw you, pussy! Over there!
And this level ends by Cash running away, and the reporter from the beginning of the game pulls up and she saves us, and the level concludes. In this mission, we have to guide this chick to her apartment while hiding and killing these corrupt cops. After bringing the girl to her apartment, she decides to leave town while Cash goes to find Starkweather himself so he can thank him for his second chance. After mowing through the officers, we reach the subway.
Hey, let's get you!
Hey, pal, I got a bottle of bird with your...
What?
So fighting our way through the underground subway, I clutch up after dying what seemed like a million times.
I'm observing.
You are surrounded by SWAT officers! Come out with your hands where we can see them! That's gotta be...
We flip the switch to activate the train, and now all we need to do is make our way back. We then take the train to our next destination. And after pushing through the subway, we make it to the end. Oh, bro. Baby Brady.
Bro, Brady, what the fuck was
Oh
that?
my gosh, I don't have a good feeling about this. You're hearing that, right? You're hearing that sound that I'm hearing?
Yes, I heard it. I'm scared, Brady.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, get out of here. I don't have a good feeling about this, man. So the intro cutscene to this level shows us that Pigsy escaped his restraints. Now, this guy is insane, and we face him later on in the game, like I said, and oh my gosh, this dude is scary. Also, no joke, this is the hardest level in the entire game, and I'm not even gonna joke around, man. Train to Kill, hardest level in the entire game, because we have to move through this kind of train station type area, and there is millions of guys out here that you need to kill, and they all have guns. They all have like shotguns and shit, and it's just insanely hard, man. And after, you know, almost an hour of filming gameplay just for that one level, it was like 56 minutes about that it took me to beat that level, we finally beat it. Pigsy is let loose, and we gotta go through some more bullshit, man. Killing more of Starkweather's goons, we make our way to his mansion with our newly found assault rifle. A lot more killing later, and we go through the downstairs door here, and that concludes the mission. Bro, this level was insane. Just a lot of trial and error figuring out, you know, the best strategy. I didn't think this level was going to be that as hard as it was, but it really was. A lot of guys with a lot of guns. It's just a lot of strategy to this. But we had to activate an elevator in the basement, and then we had to reach the top floor to enter the elevator, and that finishes the level. Now, it's time to finish this. Alright, so this mission begins with us riding the elevator, but a chainsaw tries busting the door open, so Cash manages to jump up and climb up through the ceiling of the elevator, but he drops his weapons in the process, and now we're in the attic. After getting jump scared and shanking this dude 3 times, he opens up a new area. We then learn that we have to lure him upstairs and make him walk on this fence thing in the floor twice, and he'll fall through. As he hangs on for dear life, we use his own chainsaw to cut his hands off, and he falls to his death. This fight, in my opinion, was a little bit short, but it was straight fire either way. Also, shout out myself for falling to my death after I killed Pigsy, and I didn't even grab the checkpoint, the save checkpoint, so I had to redo that whole fight again, which was just fucking stupid. But Starkweather sends more guards after us, and we actually get a first look at Starkweather, and what do you know, he looks like a fucking... he looks like a Discord moderator. But we kill the guards with the chainsaw, as well as the assault rifle, and we bust open Starkweather's room, and finally end him with the chainsaw.
Cash, I made you!
Acclaimed movie maker Lionel Starkweather has been found dead today, along with several of his bodyguards, at his estate at the Wapona Hills residential district. In what investigators are calling a bloody vendetta, an unknown assailant infiltrated the compound, killing Starkweather, but more interestingly, leading police to the site of a snuff film ring being run from the estate's confines. Linked to this ring is Carcer City's own police chief, Gary Schaefer, whose lawyer stated that he intends to plead not guilty.
We then get a little cutscene from the news reporter, and the game ends with really, honestly, no explanation as to where Cash went. All we know is Starkweather's dead, his snuff ring business was exposed, and we all know that the county sheriff, or whoever, the head police chief, was involved with the snuff tapes as well, so he's like, getting, pressed about that shit. But we don't know where Cash went, man, and it was never explained where he went. Alright, you guys, so that is Manhunt on PS2. Such an amazing game. One of my most favorite games by Rockstar, and one of my most favorite games on PS2, of course. So, Baby Brady, come up on in here. What are your thoughts on Manhunt on PS2?
I may be too young to play this game, but it's a 9 out of 10 for sure.
Ooh, 9 out of 10? Honestly, I think it's about the same too. Honestly, 9 out of 10. I would definitely agree. Maybe a little bit under 9 out of 10, maybe like an 8.5 for me, but I'll agree with you on 9. Oh. Nah. Baby Brady. Nah. What the fuck? Uncle Bobby. No. Baby Brady. Get the fuck out of here, man. I gotta call Nick. I'm not staying here tonight, dude. I have a weird feeling in my stomach, man. I don't think it's safe for me to stay here tonight. Nick, this is gonna sound crazy, but I don't know. I don't feel safe at my house. I don't want to sleep here tonight. Can I come over for the night? I don't know. I just have a feeling like, I don't know. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon. My life is more important than this fucking YouTube channel, man. I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck? Tate, is that you?
Brady? It's been a fucking year, and I've been sitting here trying to get a drink, and all you guys fucking Zoa's peach flavored.
Come on, Tate. Zoa isn't that bad. Well, actually, I've never tried it personally, so. That is not good. That tastes like shit.
Hey, what the fuck is in my drink? You know what? Fuck it. Oh my, tastes like shit.
Fucking died again. Whatever, I'll probably see him next year. What the? Who the fuck are you? What the fuck was that, man? Goddamn paparazzi. Hey, I'm not doing fucking autographs. Dude, this happens every week, man. Okay, Nick. Thanks for letting me stay.
No problem.
Yeah, Nick, I appreciate it. Halloween night and all. You know, I just didn't feel safe sleeping over at my house tonight. You know, Uncle Bobby's still out there. It's kind of not a risk I'm willing to take.
Uncle Bobby, who?
Uncle Bobby, the guy who, you know, almost killed me last Halloween. Well, he was a clone of me. You know, we unmasked him and he was a clone, but...
You have clones too?
Yeah, I do. I don't know what his name was because he kind of got possessed and crawled away, but...
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's appreciate you letting me stay over tonight, but...
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Anyways, you want to turn on some Jesse Easton? Or...
Yeah, sure. I can turn on his 2 videos.
Alright, sweet. The fuck was that?
Someone knocking?
Oh, man. Better not be what I think it is. Alright, I guess we'll investigate.
Trick or treat!
Nick, I ain't falling for this shit again.
Cap him!
God damn it, man. This literally happened to us last year. Well, me, not you, but...
We're really in the thick of it now, aren't we?
Shit. Oh, yeah. Shit, there's more of it. Ah.
I don't know how to do it.
Shit, Nick, watch out behind you. Ben Wally. I swear I've seen this kid die like 20 times. Like, how many clones is there of this dude?
I don't know.
Does that not get like mentally draining? Like, this is your brother. The real brother died like months ago. Almost a year ago, honestly.
Yeah.
If I recall. Bear the Big Blue House Part 1?
Yeah.
Even before that.
Sad times.
Anyways. Alright, Ben, it's nice to see you. Get in the fight, brother. can't be Uncle Bobby. I fucking knew you'd come back. I knew it. You got any bright ideas?
No, I'll handle this.
Sure? Oh, he's fucking dead. Alright, Nick. I see you. You got him. I was hoping to never see him again, but hopefully he's gone for good now. I appreciate you letting me stay. I appreciate you taking him out for me, Nick. And yeah, it was an eventful Halloween, I guess we could say. Sorry about another one of your clone brothers.
Yeah, it's all good.
So there's this whole oh my gosh, executions. What the fuck is wrong with me? So there's this whole bro. Action.
It's been a fucking year and you give me a zip. Brady, I've been waiting a fucking year here, and all you got is Zoas. This fucking disgusting. It's been a fucking year. The fuck is this? What should I say?
You're saying like,
it's been a fucking. Did I even acknowledge you?
Be like,
Or did I even acknowledge that I've been dead for a year? Just like.
No, you should, because people wouldn't understand. You'll be like,
how am I not fucking...
No, you don't have to like say it directly, but you can say like, I've been waiting a year. I've been waiting a fucking year.
I've been waiting a year for a drink, and all you got is fucking Zoas. White peach flavored? And what the fuck is in my drink? You know, I'm gonna go back to bed. Fuck you. Just break the fourth wall. Like, hurry the fuck up. Be like, I'm going.
What the fuck? Who are you? Hold on. Hey, I'm not doing fucking autographs. Dude, this happens every week, man.
Yeah, like some jump scare sound.
Should I have like kind of a light?
Wait, I will do it. Wait, go look at it.
We should have like Ben count us down to like look at each other. Because every time we do one of these scenes where you and I have to react to something that doesn't exist at the same time,
Yeah.
you always react first, and then I have to like, oh.
Yeah.
So Ben, like stand behind the camera and like count down with your fingers from like 10. Did you hear that?
That was delayed. Perfect. See, Ben, 2 takes. That's all we need.
Cap him.
Yeah, say that. Say that. Cap him.
Cap him. Cap.
All right.
It's literally 3 words, Ben. 3 words.
You didn't even get a single one out.
Wow. 2 takes. All right, now you have to act like you're gonna die. No, act like you're getting shot.
Actually, I didn't like that take. Say it with a little more enthusiasm. I'm just fucking around. Let's go.
And then Nick, you come after me because you walked after me. And you're just gonna be magically holding the shotgun.
Yeah. I'm gonna use it wrong too. I'm gonna use it like this.
Yeah. Shit, there's more of them. The fuck?
I don't know how to do it.
No. Uncle Bobby. And then you guys walk one right here. I think Nick comes right here. Ben comes on this side. And then after I say like, no, it can't be Uncle Bobby. Ben, you're like, don't worry, I'll handle this. And then after you say that, kind of just walk past the frame right here. At the start here, it'd be like, because we just witnessed that whole thing.
You can't even see my reactions when I'm reading this shit.
Do you really have no reaction to another one of your clone brothers getting bodied?
I am reacting.
You know what? I'm gonna let you take care of this. Go avenge him. And that, my friends, is a wrap. At the moment of filming this, I have not even started filming the actual review section of this video. We have only finished and filmed the ending of this video. So I haven't even started filming any other part of this video besides the ending. So just for your all information about the bloopers.
So I turned 16 today. It's quite nice being 16 because apparently now child labor laws are a little easier on 16-year-olds. And I did bring in quite a bit of revenue, so works out pretty well for me. I think I have a little bit of a sore back, so that might just be attributed with age. Yeah, and I feel kind of old now. I think I'm actually starting to develop gray hairs. Yeah. I know it's not beach fuzz. Yeah, it's not that bad being 16 though. It makes me feel a little more old and wise. I could be a wise man now. I wonder if that's like a profession, being a wise man. You know, like that's the way it was in biblical times, you know. People kept this guy around because he was a wise man. They fed him, they gave him some money to buy stuff, you know. It worked out pretty well for a wise man. Maybe I should try that. I was looking through the mail today and they sent this thing in the mail. And the federal government apparently wants me to take a test to show up all the other nations out there, and they're paying me $25 to do it and give me a certificate for 4 hours of volunteer service. So I mean, it's like a birthday present in and of itself. Because not only do I get to get a biology class, but I also get paid for it. So it works out pretty well for me.
Okay, so funny story with the seniors. So all the seniors, you know, nowadays are taking in the toilets and. Can I swear on your channel?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll bleep it out.
Okay. So they call it the sky drops. So the stall has no doors. And there's only one stall like toilet, and then they're all urinals. So yeah. So people like to shimmy up the sides, like shimmy up to the top of this, like where the ceiling is and stuff, and then they just like they just take the maddest shit ever. It just goes down like.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna do it when I'm a senior.
Yeah, it should be like a ritual.
Yeah.
So today I had some cake in celebration of my birthday that occurred last Thursday. It tasted pretty good. It's some sort of ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. Yeah, no, so I'm gonna go downstairs and watch TV because I have a bet on the Packers and Rams game right now. So yeah, I'm gonna just skip Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna record something at school tomorrow that'll probably be more interesting than me sitting here at my desk. So I figured that now would be a good time to disclose what I'd be wearing for Halloween because it is a pretty cool outfit. And I'm going to put that on right about now. So I'm dressed as a senator. I have the flag pin and the blazer and this tie and a button-up shirt and some dress pants, so it didn't take too much to put together. I'm kind of excited for Halloween to where I can actually walk around school looking like this because I look pretty good in a suit. Yeah, my camera battery's starting to get low, so I'm going to have to end this. So Halloween wasn't too bad. I didn't really record at school except when we had to make it an advertisement type of thing for my English class. So I did get some candy today, though, from a couple teachers just roaming about the halls distributing candy. That was kind of nice. Yeah. Also, if you guys did get any special content for your Halloween, feel free to email me that, and then I'll put in vlog 59. Yeah, vlog 59. And, or is it vlog 60? I'm not even sure which vlog I'm recording right now. Yeah, anyway, so, yeah, feel free to send me content, and that actually goes with all the vlogs, too, because I run short on content, so I would like it if you guys send in some content, because that'd give me something to put in the vlog. And it actually makes my life a little easier, too. No, yeah, now I'm going to give you guys a tour of the house. Yeah, so the carpet was put in the house, and today it actually looks pretty nice. I'm going to go to my bedroom now. Oh, and we got the cabinets put in, too. Yeah, there's a fridge, and then the stove, and the dishwasher. So it's kind of nice. In this house, I won't actually have to be the dishwasher. There will be a piece of machinery that will be the dishwasher, which will be very nice. Yeah, so here's my room. And we still have to put baseboards down here. Yeah. And here's bathroom, very nice. And we got countertops put in. We're gonna get a side wash here eventually, I think, but I'm not sure when. Yeah. Yeah, then there's my brother's room right there. Then the master bedroom. Then what's soon to be a gun vault. Once my dad puts his guns in there. And there's a mirror in there, if I remember right. Then that's the shower, that's the master shower, and then another very nice countertop. That's just about all there is. Oh yeah, there's one thing that I didn't showcase. It was the window trim. The window trim actually looks really nice. See? Oh crap, the lighting kind of sucks here. Shoot. I'm not entirely sure what's up with this. Yeah, there's like a pattern type of thing up here. There we go, yeah. Right there. Now the lighting's working again. Freaking natural light. It's old. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry for its postponed upload, because I'm a very busy man. And make sure to like, subscribe, and invest. And yeah, I think I'll upload sometime next week. So, yeah.